Alright guys, ready for this? The grand opening of Lost Island. Oh wait. So the girls decided to sleep in today, so I get to walk to the park today, which is fun. I always enjoy doing that once in a while. Let the girls get some extra rest because on these trips I usually make them work way too hard. You know, it was exactly a year ago today. I was walking through an empty street early in the morning, got in late, going to Velocicoaster. So hopefully today is maybe a little less fun, but also less crowded. So when you walk into the Universal Studios at, what is the time? Is it 6:30 in the morning? It makes you really reevaluate your life choices, especially after 3 hours of sleep. So this was the day I was supposed to go to Lost Island, but they did not open their park on time. So I decided to just do the rest of the trip, which included my much anticipated next trip to Valleyfair, which last time I was here, I kind of combined the trip with the Mall of America, and I kind of had to rush everything. So this time I want to do it more slowly, more thoroughly. Got the girls with me, so it should be a good time. So bad news is it looks like the holding brake is not on, still, whatever this is called, Steel Venom. But the mid-course brakes are on Wild Thing. So if they can switch that, that'd be awesome. Just a side note, it is beautiful today. I don't know what temperature it is. It's a little humid, but the 2 times I've been in Minnesota, the weather's been perfect. So I guess I'll just not come here in January and I'll be fine. So I just got here, but I ran into one of the most well-traveled coaster enthusiasts I've ever met, Kenobi Coaster.
Hello.
I want to thank him so much for his copyright-free off-ride footage also.
Oh, same to you.
A huge help. So yeah, big guy in the community right here. So where are you headed first?
Mad Mouse, because that line moves us nails to face.
I'll probably skip that today unless Sophie wants to ride it, but good luck with Mad Mouse. It's probably the worst aero mouse I've ever ridden.
I haven't ridden Psycho Mouse in a long time, but the one at Michigan's Adventure is great.
That one was the second best ride in the park, legit.
Yep.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Renegade is not open yet, so let's do Wild Thing first. You need to open now. Wild Thing was pretty forceful actually, a little rougher than I remember, but Renegade is open, so that's next. So one of the big reasons to come back to Valleyfair was to get another ride on Renegade. So I got one ride last time, it was amazing, but that was the only one. So I'm gonna get at least one more today. Right now it looks like a pretty short line, so I might lap this thing a few times.
And all serving center at your so see the ride, hold tight, and enjoy your ride on Renegade. Yeehaw!
No, it means that you were all on snowboarding.
Okay, so that was still a great layout. Still rough, but not unbearably rough. I got stapled by my seatbelt, which I've never had happen before. Never gotten stapled by a seatbelt before. It happened today, so mark the date. First time. Okay, didn't get stapled by the seatbelt quite as bad that time. So basically, Renegade is a better Gold Striker. Gold Striker with more airtime. So, still top 50 coaster? I think so. And at least, even though Cedar Fair stopped giving Valleyfair new coasters, at least they gave them a good one as their last one. So it's actually pretty crowded here today. I mean, look at the line for Corkscrew. So it doesn't always seem to go. You never go to a park for like 33 years, and you go twice in 2 years. Go figure. All right, look who decided to join me. Sophie, we're gonna do some credits today?
Yeah.
What's your most anticipated credit today? And don't say the swings. I guess that's what we're doing. So the line for the swings was like over an hour, not worth it. So we're doing Wild Thing. Also, pretty long line, but Sophie, this is the longest, this is the tallest coaster you've ever ridden. What do you think about that? Nervous?
Lie.
You
Texas Giant was definitely taller than this.
look up the stats, girl. Stats. All right, Sophie's first hypercoaster. Sophie, what's the verdict?
First drop, it went down way too long. It went like down and then went
I
down.
think she likes the new Texas Giant style, just drop you. Don't easy when it just drop you. What about the rest of the ride?
The rest of the ride, either it was weak or I had a dead soul.
It was weak or yet? It was weak. Don't worry, your soul's not dead yet. All right, it's time for the train, which is Amy's time to shine.
Thank you, enjoy. Please keep your arms inside the train for the entire ride. Thank you.
Amy, Valleyfair has had that coaster in like 14 years. What do you think about that? Amy, is this your worst train credit? So Sophie's a fun ride companion, but there's one thing that Sophie can do for me that no one else can. That is ride the kiddie coaster. So I feel less ridiculous. Sophie, ready for a new credit?
Yeah.
She's not excited, but I am. Sophie, this was your idea, right? All right, so Cosmic Coaster, was that more intense? Was this little blue coaster more intense than that hyper coaster?
They're about the same.
About the same. I think that's a pretty fair assessment. They had some serious laterals. Another big reason to come back to Valleyfair is I only got one ride in the back on Excalibur. And I cannot believe it's open today on a Friday. But I'm thankful it is. One train, no problem. But let's check out the front this time. Okay, front row Excalibur was, I don't know, I think the back was actually better last time. There was one really good pop of airtime in the front. near the beginning of the ride. Other than that, pretty underwhelming, kind of a short ride. Not a huge fan of this thing. All right, I just got Excalibur back row, way better than the front. I made a couple of clips.
Excalibur is amazing. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Or is it a back row or a front row ride?
Definitely a back row.
Okay, I agree. Yes, people said it was a front row ride, and this is the first time I ever rode it in the front row. Definitely a back row ride.
Yeah, definitely back row.
All right, appreciate it. Nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
One thing I missed out on last time was Steel Venom with the holding brake. So that's a wrap from Valleyfair. Sophie, what'd you think? Not the best park, but still pretty good. Amy, what'd you think? Did you enjoy your train and your water park? I think she did. So we are heading out a little bit early today because, like I always say, there's one thing that I like more than coasters. It's baseball. We don't got the best seats in the house, but it could be worse. Say hi, Sophie.
It's the best seats.
New ballpark credit for Soph. And of course, Amy. This is her first Major League Baseball game. Don't forget, I got my baseball channel, Home Run Productions. And if you're a Twins fan, you might want to check out my video about the Twins' 18 loss in a row streak in the playoffs. So I shouldn't say that too loud around here. Amy has no boundaries. Alright, that is a wrap for this vlog, Sophie. Fun day, long day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, going to Como Town, going to Mall of America. Probably gonna do another vlog for that day. So until then, thanks for watching. See you next time.